Good morning and welcome to your Battletech event stream. We're starting a little late today, so let's just jump right into it. We just completed our defense mission, our attack mission on Specia. So we need to find ourselves a nice level 4 mission. We're trying to work ourselves up to where the new faction is. Up here. No, it's way up here, so we got quite a bit of way to go. So let's try to find something that's on the way with an employer that doesn't hate us. All the way up here to the Word of Blake. It's going to take us 31 days. So hopefully we can get some work there, or we can go all the way here. 38 days. Alright, let's give that a try. 38 days. It's a long day for us, long time for us to travel. We should have enough money and resources to get there. It's a beautiful Thursday. Hope everybody's having a great day. Got lots of stuff going on this morning.
I wrapped up that job you asked for, Commander.
Can't believe it's Thursday already. This has been a really quick week. But here we are. On a Thursday. It's gonna be an interesting weekend for streaming. I've got a lot going on this weekend, so we'll see where we could fit streaming in. Normally I stream on the mornings on the weekends, but I've got some work that I need to do away from the studio, and it's extremely hot here. So anything I could do during the morning is far better, so we might be streaming in the afternoons as opposed to the mornings this week. We'll see what happens. Gonna try to spend a lot of time doing BTA for the next month or so, because in a month, Starfield is going to be coming out, and that's probably going to be taking a lot of our streaming time. Things are getting tight financially, so let's go to the mech bay, see if we can't buy us some time by getting rid of some stuff that we don't plan on building. Probably not a charger or a vindicator or a heliopis or a warhammer. Awestruck. Right, that should give us enough money to get to our location and have some money to spare. One thing to note, that when you travel in this game, you can always go in and sell your mech parts. How you could do that, I don't know. Theoretically, you shouldn't be able to sell mech parts while you're in transition, but that's just kind of a workaround. Optio's going to be unavailable for 30 days. He's one of my better pilots, but that's, well, we can work around that. Alrighty. Here we are. We finally made our destination. Now, hopefully there's some work for us here,
Our destination, Commander.
or we're in trouble. Alright, let's see if there's some work for us. We've got a capture base mission, and an assassinate that's a 4.5. To kill the professional. Okay. We're gonna take that. 4.5 skull mission. We now have the king crab available. So what do we do? We're gonna take the dragonfire out of the mix. And we're gonna take the king crab. The king crab is basically just a heavier version of the dragonfire as I've set it up. Okay. Orion, the guillotine, the Hunchback 2, and the LRM carrier, and we're 10 tons over. Okay, so the LRM carrier is how many tons? Do we give up the LRM carrier? Yeah, we're going to give up the LRM carrier. We'll take the adder. That gets us to 385. It's our best pilot that's not assigned. Smirk. Smirk goes in the adder. Alright, we got the king crab, the scorpion, the Orion, the guillotine. Now another thing I could do is I could switch out the guillotine. Okay, so we're gonna actually do this. We're gonna take the we're gonna switch out the guillotine for the 4P. Then we can actually take the LRM carrier. Gets us underneath, because the LRM carrier I think is going to be a lot of firepower for us to give up. King Crab, Scorpion, Orion, Hunchback, Hunchback 2, the LRM carrier, and let's deploy. Alright. Assassination mission, 4.5 skull mission. Might only have time for one mission today. Sorry, our morning stream got delayed a little bit, but I wanted to at least do a stream. So even if it's just for one mission, that's okay. It's better than nothing. Tonight we're going to be playing Mega Mech. Our normal host, Game Master Big Fluffy 10,000, is not available this week, so I'll be doing the streaming and the GMing. So that'll be fun. I'm a little rusty. I haven't been the GM for quite some time. So I've got to set up a scenario. Okay. The professional. Did you really drop into my backyard with that lance? I'm offended. This won't even be a challenge. Oh, really? Okay. Alright, so we have to destroy the professional. Destroy the enemy supporting forces. Okay. Alright, this is a pretty straightforward mission. We're just going to push in on the professional here. The trick is we want our big boys to all get there at the same time, especially the king crab. So we're going to do a little lateral movement in addition to our forward movement here.
On the way, nice and slow.
With the goal of enhancing the area that we can see.
Is this smart?
Confirmed.
On my way. Position confirmed.
So we're going to do a little lateral movement while we wait for the whole force to move up together as a group.
On the way, nice and slow.
Okay. Our primary target is in Atlas.
Oh man, you got me.
Alright. We're in a good position here, so what we're going to do is we're actually going to have the Scorpion flank on the right side. And be a distraction. We'll use Phantom here, because he'll probably be targeted first.
Time to
Our primary target is taking damage.
Scorpion's whole job is to cause a distraction on the flank. We're going to try to maximize evasion for everyone else while trying to distract the enemy.
No shooting, just running.
Right. So the 4P is likely going to be targeted here by the Atlas.
Affirmative. I live to serve. Got it, Commander.
Hunchback 4. We're in a Battlelord here.
Taking the shot.
Nice hits on the Atlas already.
Right here. Mm-hmm.
So when you ever have an assassinate and you have the opportunity to go after the assassination target aggressively before the support units show up, take advantage of that. Take your target down as quickly as possible.
Getting pretty hot in this cockpit here.
Time to pour on the speed.
In this case, the professional's overconfidence gets him to push ahead. He really should have waited for his support. Right, we're now clear to evac. One part available of the Atlas. We plastered it pretty good.
Good to go.
The king crab could not even get into the mix.
Roger that.
Alright, now we gotta head to evac. But the enemy support forces are in our way, which is good because we want to get some more salvage and have more of a fight. We might be up against vehicles here based on that weapon complement. So we'll see what happens here. It might be support vehicles.
Oh yeah, it's on.
Alright, so we're going to push towards the enemy here and extract. Try to get a feel for what we're up against. Scorpion has 8 evasion and cover, so it's pretty well protected. I only see one support vehicle so far. Looks like it's a 65-tonner.
Waiting for orders.
Alright, so these triangles here represent minefields. So we don't want units that have to go through the minefield unless they have to. So we're going to go around the minefield.
I'm receiving you.
The Hunchback 2 cannot go around the minefield, but we're going to try to navigate to go through as few mines as possible here. Okay, so we took 5 damage to the leg. Not that bad.
Commander.
The Orion is also going to avoid the minefield.
Yep.
Now that vehicle's probably going to be shooting minefields at us until we get out. We got another vehicle. So it looks like this is going to be a mech versus vehicle fight. The vehicles have probably more
What do
firepower,
you need, Commander?
but obviously they don't have the abilities that our mechs have. So vehicles of that tonnage generally have more armor and more firepower than mechs, at the cost of lower evasion and the ability to engage in melee. Vehicles are also more susceptible to fire damage, but they do not have to worry about heat.
On it. Victorious. Show them what you've got.
Let's push up with the Scorpion. Scorpion is going to have high evasion, and he's going to scout for us to figure out what we're up against. An Axle and a Thunderbolt carrier. Is this all we're up against? Okay, an Axle has an AC-20 and an LRM-10 and machine guns. Okay, I mean, this is not that scary of a target here.
Jazz.
I mean, I think this was a 4.5 skull mission in name only.
Confirmed. Firing on target.
I mean, we're gonna have an opportunity to get out of this mission quickly without too much
I'm here.
damage, which means we can actually go on and hopefully do a second mission here. And this is where killing the Atlas so quickly is going to be very helpful for us. Thunderbolt launcher. Oof. 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 Most of those Thunderbolts missed, fortunately.
Systems holding.
But we gotta get that Thunderbolt carrier off the field. Thunderbolt carriers can do a lot of damage to one specific
I'm
point,
listening.
which really is what makes them so dangerous. So we're gonna try to stay as evasive as we can while we close in on the enemy here.
Here goes it.
One target down.
Get to 'em.
Okay, so it looks like there's
That there's
4
a kill.
members of the enemy force. We've only had eyes on
What do you
2
need,
of
Commander?
them. So we're gonna keep advancing.
Time to pour on the speed.
Now this Thunderbolt carrier should not have too much armor. Yeah.
Ooh, is it time to press the Alpha Strike button? I love the Alpha Strike button.
Probably should have fallen back instead of pushing towards us.
Yes, boss.
Our goal should be to finish off that Thunderbolt carrier right now.
Double time. Let's go.
And our King Crab has plenty of ammo to do this, although we don't have the best hit percentages here.
Locking in all weapons.
Only needed 1 Gauss rifle to finish it off though. Very nice. Alright, ceasefire, ceasefire.
No retreat.
Target down, target down.
Mech, destroy.
Okay, so we got 2 more units out there somewhere. Alright, 1 sensor's locked the LRM carrier. Which means it can't be too far away. Alright, we got a Punisher. With dual Gausses. Ooh, alright. We don't want to lose our LRM carrier.
Ah, let's do this.
So we gotta get rid of this target pronto.
Jazz.
Demolisher has a lot of armor we have to push through here. But it's... Okay, so we have that, and then we have a hybrid carrier. Okay. Alright, let's focus on the Demolisher first.
Hell yeah. I await your command. Nah. Hey, let's slip the dogs of war. Locked on target.
Yeah. I got it. Don't think. Don't shoot. Just run. All right. I say we give them what's first.
Gotta watch our heat here.
Guess I'll give it. Oh, you're gonna.
There we go, last missile.
Yes, you are.
Now, when it shows you the last missile blowing the target up,
My heat
that's
gauge is
really
all
just
red.
for entertainment value.
Time to pour on the speed.
That it shows that the last missile destroys the
Keep me
target.
damned, I'm firing everything.
This hybrid carrier does not have a lot of armor. It's gonna fire once before we take it out. Ow! That's a lot of damage to our 4P.
Armor. Waiting for orders.
So we really need to get rid of this hybrid carrier quickly here.
Copy.
There we go. That was a relatively straightforward assassination mission.
Down.
Usually they're not that easy. Okay, we
Mission
took no
successful.
damage. Okay, nice little payout on that mission. And we just destroyed the target without any repairs needed, which is always nice. Okay, we're going to take this Atlas for sure. That should give us enough parts to put an Atlas together. Then we have only components here. So let's see if there's any components that are amazing. Nope. So we're gonna take the Gauss rifles. Come on. And the AC-20. And we'll see what else we get. We got the Atlas part, we got the AC-20, 2 Gauss rifles, and some components. Okay. LRM Swarm, that's nice ammo actually. And Fast Cam, that's nice ammo as well. So we should probably get those integrated into our mechs. I don't know if we have a mech that has LRMs. Most of our missile slots are dedicated to MRMs, but we'll use that. We'll use that later for sure. Thanks for stopping by, everybody. Feel free to say hi in chat. This is a lot more fun if we're talking. Okay, so we don't need any repairs. So what I could do, let's look at the adder. And we're actually going to refit the adder to integrate some of this new ammo that we just got in. Fast Cam. That would be an interesting addition to the adder. And then we're also going to switch out to include the swarm ammo for the LRMs. Okay.
Right.
Now,
Get it in the schedule.
we should also be able to build a Atlas. Yes, okay. So we've got to decide what we're going to give up in the mech bay here. It's actually a pretty easy decision. We're going to give up the Dervish. And then we're going to build the Atlas.
That mech you wanted is back on.
Atlas is probably one of my least favorite assaults actually in this game. Now this one does have case. Okay. So what we could actually do is we could turn this into a fire support mech, which is actually the best way to use, in my opinion, to use a Atlas. The reason for that, let's take out this AMS. We actually have a better AMS. The reason that we would do that is actually because The Atlas is really slow, but it does have a lot of tonnage available. So we're going to take the LRM ammo out of the chest, so we don't need case. That saves us some tonnage. We're also going to switch the LRM... out. Can we do 2 LRM-15s? We can. Alright, 2 LRM-15s. We're gonna take some tonnage out of the legs. It's sacrilegious, I know, but if we're designing this to be a support Atlas, we can do that. 2 ER large lasers, a Gauss rifle, LRM-30. We're gonna do fast cam and regular LRMs. Okay. Let's take out this medium pulse because I want the tonnage. Yeah. And we're probably gonna have this mech for a while. It already has an XL engine. So we're gonna take the heat sinks out. All these single heat sinks are gonna go away. Okay, and then we're gonna go with a double heatsink kit. This is gonna be an expensive build, but it will be worth it. Okay, so that actually gives us some pretty good heat, tonnage savings from heat. Let's see what else we could do. Let's go with ferrofibrous. That gives us even more tonnage. Could we get another Gauss rifle into this? I don't think we can. 15 tons. No, we can't do that. So we can't do that. So what can we do with our laser weapons? Go with a binary laser. Large binary laser. like that. Also have a laser AMS, I believe. Where is it? Thought we had a laser AMS. Gauss FCS. I like that. Okay. And do we go with Artemis? No, we're not going to do Artemis. Okay. Let's move this double heat sink into the arm. That won't work. Let's do just an ER medium. Actually, let's do... two Sanctuary Alliance. Come on, grab what I want to grab. Thank you. All right. A little more off the legs. Keep in mind, this is a support atlas. Okay. It's not supposed to be going toe-to-toe with the enemy here. Okay. There we go. So we got a Gauss rifle, LRM-30, a large laser, a large binary laser, 2 medium lasers. So I could be able to fire everything every time. But situationally, it could put a lot of firepower downrange. Let's see. Anything else we could do about heat? No, we've already maxed that out. Yeah, I'm gonna switch out the large binary. back to the ER large laser. If we had some clan weapons, there would be a lot more we could do. But let's just armor this back up. It is at risk at getting flanked, so let's just make sure we can take some shots to the rear arc. This is not going to be a speed demon. But it can certainly take a pounding and deliver a lot of firepower. Which is exactly what you want out of an Atlas. Alright, this is not going to be cheap.
On. I'll let you know when that's done.
Okay. Nice fire support Atlas. Alright, we got one more capture base mission against mercenaries. 3.5 skulls. King Crad, Scorpion, Orion, Hunchback, Hunchback 2, LRM carrier. Let's go. Alright, looks like we could at least get 2 missions in. Since that first mission was so fast. Usually assassination missions tend to drag, but that one was a really easy mission for a 4.5 skull mission. Alright, capture base.
Command interface initiated.
Right, so we're in at Avante's Angels setup. I always hate to fight fellow mercs, but it's the job, just business. Dust Storm is screwing up with sensors and visuals. You'll be operating almost blind. Okay, so let's look at the environmental impacts. We've got Dust Storm. Units in partial vacuum sink only 75% of their heat. Ballistic and missile weapons gain 15% more max range thanks to reduced gravity. Okay.
Copy that.
Moving out, Commander.
Alright, we're gonna move to contact until we have a reason to change that strategy.
Roger. Acknowledged.
On the way, nice and slow.
Ready for orders. Going full throttle.
Alright. Got visual on a turret. Should try to take that out as quickly as we can.
Firing.
2 hits. Should not have gotten both hits there. That was
Wait,
very lucky.
Why am I in a cockpit? Is this smart?
See if the Scorpion can push
I
up
got the
and
speed
finish off
you
that
need.
turret. Not seeing any enemy defensive units yet.
Smooth jazz. This just
There
in,
we go.
Commander.
Turret down.
My sources.
Ready for orders. Double time. Let's go.
I hear shots! Okay, ma'am, calm down. What kind of shots?
Yeah.
I'm telling it. Yes, I am.
What do you need, Commander? Time to pour on the speed.
Good to go. Roger. Full speed. Let's hit them hard.
I got the speed you need.
Alright, got another turret.
Jazz. It's getting hot in here, so I already took off
Gotta
all
watch
my
our
clothes.
heat, but I want to
Let's move.
try to get these targets out as quickly as we can.
Yes.
We are going to have mechs to deal with, so getting rid of the turrets while we
Let's move.
don't have to deal with mechs is always a good idea.
I'm listening. Confirmed.
What do you need, Commander? Time to pour on the speed.
Should finish off that turret. Accuracy by volume here. Nope, not enough. Shots at the Scorpion.
Yes, boss. Double time. Let's go.
See if we can finish off that turret.
Firing on target.
Nope. Odds were not in our favor there.
Heads up, Commander. You've got hostile contacts inbound.
Okay, destroy the reinforcements. Okay, so we got reinforcements on the way.
Man, you got me.
Okay, here comes the reinforcements. So we should be able to finish up the turrets before the reinforcements get here. Really gotta watch heat here.
It's getting hot in here, so I already took off all my clothes.
You want that? I can give you that. Mech Warrior, show 'em what you got.
Want to get these turrets out of the way before we have enemy mech show up.
Heading out, full speed. Roger that.
Hey Andre, good to see you, my friend.
Yeah.
How are things with my favorite person in the whole world in Russia? Which is a true
Full
statement.
speed sounds good.
This is definitely going to be an accuracy by volume moment here.
You're gonna get some now.
Want to get these turrets out of the way before we have enemy mechs.
Fire
There we go. Turret destroyed.
What say we take it to him? Woo! Like shooting fish in a barrel.
Reporting. Heavy damage.
This should finish off this last turret here.
Ooh, is it time to press the Alpha Strike button? I love the Alpha Strike button. Static defense down, Commander.
We've got one more turret in the base to take out. Okay, we got a Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt with a Gauss rifle. That's not a bad Thunderbolt build, I gotta say. We could use the Thunderbolt as a scout. Thunderbolts really make very good heavy scouts
My grandma hits
and
harder than
flankers. Because they're still relatively fast for their tonnage. Okay, we got a 70 tonner, a 60 tonner. Alright, so we have a heavy lance coming in.
Standing by.
Nothing that we can't handle, actually. Save our fire here.
Let's do this.
Really want to get this last turret out of the way. And we could capture the base while we're at it.
Giving them the business. It's getting hot in here, so I already took off all my clothes.
That's an AC-20 turret, so we really want to get rid of that as quickly as we can.
Orders?
We also want to position our lance to handle the heavy lance that's coming towards us. They're going to have the high ground, not much we could do about that.
Commander. Yep.
shot in the rough, Commander.
So you fixed the problem with overheating, but you had to downgrade your graphics card. Now I have 4 gigabytes of video memory. So, Andre, that means you're not going to be able to play Tarkov. But that does mean you can play other games while you wait for your new system, right? So, it's a trade-off.
Keep the hands on firing everything.
Yeah, I mean, that's a reasonable trade-off if you just want to save for a new computer. I can't disagree with that. Right, fire going into our Scorpion.
This is
One thing about the Martian landscape in streaming is it does make it hard to see some of the visuals with all that Martian dust in the air.
I'm getting shot in the rough, Commander.
Scorpion's really getting pounded because it has low evasion. You can finally play BattleTech. Well, I mean,
Waiting for order.
I do love this game.
Understood. Moving fast.
I mean, if you told me I had one game to play,
Oh man, you got me.
it'd probably be BattleTech. Now, that might change when Starfield becomes available. Alright, let me get the Scorpion evasive here. Alright, what do we got? We got a Rifleman, a Thunderbolt, and 2 unknown mechs. Let's focus on the best target here, which is the
Giving them
Thunderbolt.
the business.
And we missed. Yeah, so if I had to pick one game to play by myself, it would probably be BattleTech.
On the move.
The game. With mods. Okay.
Target acquired.
Yeah, we're gonna have to take the fight to these guys. They're just gonna stay on the high ground.
Reporting negative damage.
Because the high ground gives them an advantage.
I'm receiving you.
So we're gonna have to charge the hill.
Understood. Moving fast.
No way around that. So Andre, I don't disagree with the choice you made for sure.
This is...
So, Andre, I think that was a good choice. Especially if your goal is to buy a new computer.
Affirmative. Lock in target.
Yeah, I mean, this is a great game. If you like turn-based strategy that has a lot of depth and a lot of... Ooh, a Merlin. Okay. Scorpion has structure exposed. Gonna have to be very careful with the Scorpion now.
What do you need, Commander? Time to pour on the speed.
Come on, LRM carrier, what do you got? Thunderbolt, huh? We're gonna go through ammo pretty quick here. If I had to pick one turn-based strategy game to play, this is obviously it. And with BTA as the mod, which is my favorite mod for this game, you get new content every month and a half or so, so there's always something new. I mean, they added 2 new factions just in the last year or so. Avatar, okay. I mean, this is a heavy lance, but it's got some pretty powerful mechs, and they actually are in a good position to use the strength of the high ground here, based on the mechs that they have.
Commander. Roger that.
Best target is the rifleman. Let's go center torso.
Taking the shot.
Alright, got 1 hit.
Oh
Structure
man,
exposed.
we got this made.
Alright, I gotta be very careful with the Scorpion, because the Scorpion already has structural damage. Alright, let's keep the Scorpion evasive.
I got the speed you need.
See if we can work some more on this turret. Still have to take
Giving
care
them
of this
the
turret
miss,
eventually.
miss.
Oh, miss! Miss!
Warning shot. It's get.
Commander?
You gotta push up aggressively here to try to take away the advantage of the high ground. Rifleman already has structural damage. There we go. Sensors impaired. Sensors
Solid
impaired.
connection on that one.
The reason the
Standing
sensors
by.
are impaired is because we're using Sanctuary Alliance lasers, and they do, in addition to damage, they also do damage to the sensors, which is very useful.
Hot damn, we're gonna do
Working on the rifleman here.
this. Get started.
There's an arm, so that's half of the weapons off the rifleman.
More into the breach, dear friend.
That rifleman's in a bad way. Oh, don't worry, Andre. We'll play
Yeah.
Tarkov soon enough. But you want to be playing Tarkov with the best system that you can have. Because sometimes system issues can ruin your Tarkov experience. So I totally get it. Let's see if we can finish off this rifleman. That would be nice. That's a rifleman. Alright,
Yep, that one's done for.
so, alright, so now it's 3 against
What do you
6,
need, Commander?
so we've got a significant advantage in units here.
Time to pour on the speed.
So if we finish off the
Is it time to press the Alpha Strike button? I love the Alpha Strike.
turret destroyed.
Static defense down, Commander.
Taking some heavy damage.
Rifleman is good as a long-range, direct fire support unit. Hunchback is not doing good. Alright, I gotta protect the Hunchback too.
Yes, Commander. Acknowledged.
One hit, one miss.
It looks like the Outforce commander took my bribe. Oh, baby.
Need the Scorpion. Be evasive,
I got the speed you need.
but I need it in there, causing chaos.
Giving them the business.
Fluffy cannot hit the broadside of a barn. He's a level 9 gunner with a pulse,
What's up,
and he
boss?
still can't hit the target. Alright, we need to push up with the 4P while staying fairly evasive. Avatar's gonna be the best target here. Want to have the impaired sensors. We're going to do a vigilance here. That's going to take away some of our issues.
Firing on target.
Nice hit on the Thunderbolt there. They're still going to go after the Hunchback. Almost certainly. Yep. Missed with the Gauss rifle, that was important.
Internals are taking a beating.
Right here. Mm-hmm.
Heat's a problem.
Get it all, get it.
Destroyed the ammo on the Ghost rifle with the Thunderbolt, so we only have one shot left. It shouldn't have 2 tons of ammo.
I think I hit something special there.
2 tons of ammo, Gauss rifle ammo on a Thunderbolt would be a lot. The Orion became the better target, which was good, because that's protecting our Hunchback.
What do you need, Commander? Time to pour on the speed.
LRM carrier. Go after the Thunderbolts again. See if we can get some destroy torso. There's a torso and an arm. Gauss rifle destroyed.
That target's having a real bad day.
We can take that for 1 round.
Let's do this.
Come on, King Crab, get in this fight.
Locking in all weapon systems.
Alright, Thunderbolt has lost
Victor,
most of
some
its
heavy
weapons
damage.
now. I think it has 2
Yes,
medium
Commander.
pulses left. Alright, we're gonna keep working on pulling back this hunchback as much as we can. Trying to give it some evasion.
Got it, Commander.
We're gonna protect that unit.
Oh man, you got me. I got the speed
Scorpion
you
to the
need.
flank. Merlin.
We got this made. It's getting hot in here, so I already took off all my clothes.
This hunchback has full armor. We're gonna risk going for a melee.
Move order.
Maybe we can get this Thunderbolt to eject.
Let's do this. Hell yeah.
There goes another torso.
Reporting critical hit. Watch reporting.
Orion, you're also gonna kick. Theoretically, this should finish off the
Affirmative.
Thunderbolt here.
What say we take it to 'em? Another one for the kill board.
Alright, two
All out of
units
short-range
left.
missiles. Getting pretty hot in this cockpit here.
Time to pour on the speed. Ooh, is it time to press the Alpha Strike button? I love the Alpha Strike.
Structure exposed on the Avatar, engine crit.
That target's having a real bad day.
How's it going?
Let's keep working on the Avatar. Send a torso shot here.
Alpha strike.
MRM-20 destroyed on the
Critical
Avatar.
hit, Commander.
Going after that hunchback. Hang in there, hunchback. Alright, good.
Armor breach. Internal damage.
Next round, the hunchback should be under cover. That was a crazy decision by that Merlin. Push up here. Structure exposed on the Orion. But the enemy's in
All
a
right.
very bad place
We
here.
give 'em what for.
Right, Scorpion can go up and do a kick. Avatar.
Put him in love
Scorpions
with
kick
my
twice
head.
because they have 2 legs to kick with.
How's it going?
Hunchback can get to the rear arc of the Merlin. Because the Merlin pushed up pretty recklessly. Take advantage of that. Okay, sensors Sensors impaired,
Taking
structure
heavy damage.
exposed, heat sink damaged.
Commander?
We're gonna get the Hunchback into cover here.
On my way. Double time.
Don't want to lose a unit unnecessarily. This fight is pretty much won. Targeting to the King Crab, which is fine. King Crab has almost full armor. Can absolutely soak a lot of damage. Ryan, go for a punch. Or a kick on the Merlin. Let's go for a kick on the Merlin. What we're hoping for here is that we can take these guys out before they can fire again.
What do you need, Commander? Heat be damned, I'm firing up. That target's having a real bad day.
Shoots the King Crab. And the King Crab can soak. Oh, Avatar shut down.
Receiving you.
Okay, so the Avatar is shut down. That means the Merlin is automatically our target here.
Copy that.
Merlin is soaking up a lot of damage. Knockdown. That's good. Push back the Merlin's turn.
Victorious. Show them what you've got.
Okay, the Merlin is panicked. So what's the Scorpion gonna do? You're gonna go kick the Merlin.
Now, Commander. In the
Goes a leg,
It looks like the outboards,
and a
Commander.
torso,
That
and an
was
arm.
definitely
That
effective.
was and pilot ejected onto the Merlin. Okay.
Yes, Commander.
Hunchback is gonna kick the Avatar here.
Roger that.
Leg is almost
Target
gone
taken.
off the Avatar.
Everything you got.
Leg is gone off
That
the
one's
Avatar.
gone.
This pretty much is a wrap now. Probably eject here. No?
I'm ready.
Oh man. Insult to injury, we're bringing back the damaged Hunchback. Because nobody could hit the target harder for his tonnage here, especially one that's just sitting on the ground. Go for the other leg.
Roger that.
Yep. Alright, that's a kill.
Mission successful.
Mission successful. Again, no units destroyed. We do have to repair the Hunchback. Really nice payout here because we got a bonus for avoiding damage to the base. Nice, nice. We can use that money. Scorpion needs repairs, the Orion needs repairs, the Hunchback needs repairs. Nothing too serious. Alright, we're gonna take the Thunderbolt part here. For sure. Okay. Are there any components? We should probably take the slave unit. Then I guess I take the Avatar parts. Don't want Rifleman parts. Avatar, Avatar, Merlin, Merlin, Rifleman, 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 Thunderbolt, and some components. Okay. Not the best salvage, but it all adds up. Yeah, there we go. We got 2 missions done in an hour and 21 minutes. It's gonna be, as I said, it's gonna be a relatively short stream, but we usually get 2 missions done in a stream, so we still got our 2 missions in. And we'll pick this up, maybe even tomorrow morning. We might do some BTA. We'll see. Alright. As they say.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.